if the Omnitrix was real and starseeds were real, would that count as being racist if you use the Omnitrix to change into different forms? Would that count as code switching? And would people be mad at you for doing it?
Think of it like this. Imagine you had an Omnitrix that the only use it has, the only thing it lets you do is change your race on the fly.
Yeah.
You could be black, you could be Latino, you could be like a Mediterranean European
Greek
dude,
guy,
and you could just change whenever you wanted.
Yeah.
So the question is, having that ability, would that make you inherently kind of racist?
Well, beyond is it racist or not, I'm more interested in, are people going to get mad at you for doing that? You know, that's the real question. I don't give a shit if it's like philosophically racist or not. What I care about is, are people going to get mad at you if you do that?
Okay, look, just think about it like this. Okay, if you go to like a shawarma shop, okay, and before stepping into the shawarma shop, you go and change into like fucking like you just become just stereotypical Arabic just before going in. Would that be frowned upon? Well, it's like, if you think about it, it could be respect or it could be the ultimate cultural appropriation. Like there is no bigger.
Well, I actually, if you look at the Ben 10 lore, right, the Omnitrix was created to be a communication device, right? Originally, it was created to establish like peaceful connections between like alien races, right? Because you are able to like speak their language, you know, have their point of view, and you know, have the hardware to communicate, right, as a different organism. So that's a big question. Is the Omnitrix only a compendium of genetic information, or does it also contain cultural information? Because if you can get the cultural information and have the genetic form, then it's like Theseus's ship, right? Are you the same person? Are you a different person? But beyond that, if you do match up with the other, you know, party that you're talking to, which is another race or another alien race, you know, would that count as being racist if you did that transformation? Because the thing is, at this point, you're physically like them and you are mentally like them. So the thing is, all the culture and stuff, it don't matter if you didn't live it. It's downloaded into your brain, right? So you know how to. It doesn't matter what your past is. It's like you are that guy.
It just connects to the database now. You have like the whole lingo, not just the language. Like you know the mannerisms, you know the history now.
The memes. Dude, it's like if I had an Omnitrix and like I just slapped it and it turned me into Tupac, right? Like just immediately, like genetic twin of Tupac, and I have all of his memories and I have all of his like experiences. Can I say the N-word?
Also, one more thing that you might not remember about the Omnitrix. The Omnitrix also has an extra function, and it has two extra functions. One is that it converts you into the prime DNA specimen of that.
So Chad version, yeah.
You're literally becoming the Giga Chad version of each race, which is why in the show, like in the different versions of Ben 10, Ben gets a lot of ass. Ben gets a lot of ass because whenever he meets aliens, he literally becomes the most attractive alien ever.
Hell no. Hell no.
Oh no! But later on, he's a teenager later in the show. It's fine.
He's still a child, bro. Hell no. Motherfucker didn't even graduate high school yet. Come on now, dog.
You know, he actually some canonically. Shit. You know that canonically Ben 10 has kids.
Well, yeah, later on, like when he meets his future self, right? There's an episode
not as a human. When he's a teenager, Ben turned into big chill, like this, like
the Mothman,
In that and there's an episode where he has larvae, he has kids.
My goodness gracious! Oh, that's an even worse can of worms. It's all like if you were a kid using the Omnitrix, but it turns you into a 35-year-old version of the alien physically. I don't even want to think about that. Fuck no. Hell no.
Like there are several episodes where aliens, simp over Ben's alien forms, and then they're like, "Oh shit, he's 10."
Space police, open your door. Yeah, they take him to freaking space jail, dude. The slammer in the sky. That's why Vilgax is in prison. He pulled an EDP on Earth, and that's why he has like he has something against Ben.